Hey, yo, what's good, man? It's your boy, Derek Branch here, Saint Discussions on Strike 7 Sports, man. And today I just want to talk about the signing of DeAndre Hopkins, wide receiver free agent, all pro wide receiver, who previously played with the Arizona Cardinals and before that with the Houston Texans. Today he signed with the Tennessee Titans to, I believe it's a 2-year deal with the team. And a little background, a little history on that. I believe, I was told that um, the Titans, one of the Titans coaches on the offensive side, had some history with Hopkins when he had his best year statistically, and with the Houston Texans. And you're probably wondering what that has to do with the Saints. So, with that being said, now that Hopkins is with the Titans, that means that we get Marshawn Lattimore versus DeAndre Hopkins opening day of the 2023 season for your New Orleans Saints. So that just goes to show you that when the schedule come out and you see these games, you're thinking like, oh, that's a layup, that's a win for the Saints. You never know what moves that team will make between now and the season to like enhance that roster. And now that you got DeAndre Hopkins, the Titans have him, that makes that game a lot more interesting. I still believe the Saints could win that game, but it makes things a little challenging, And I already stated before that game with the Tennessee Titans, that first game, I think is a nice, opener for the Saints, and for as a nice challenge for them to have for that defensive line to see if there's any progress with that unit. If the changes that they made, are we going to see it in that first game? Because they deal with Derrick Henry for the first time ever. They've never played ever since when the Saints played the Titans. Derrick Henry has not been a part of the team. He has been hurt. Because in 2019, when Saints went up to Nashville and beat the Titans, Derrick Henry was hurt. In 2021, when the Saints went up to Nashville again to play the Titans, Derrick Henry was injured. So first game you get Derrick Henry, and you got to deal with DeAndre Hopkins now. You know what I'm saying? So that's really intriguing. That game, I think a lot of more eyeballs are going to be on that game now. Because that'll be Derek Carr's first game, his debut as a New Orleans Saint, regular season opener. Um, the new defensive front. Brian Brzee, um, Colin Sanders, Nathan Shepard, the free agents that signed with the team. So that'll be an interesting game, man. And the last time DeAndre Hopkins lined up against Marshawn Lattimore, I believe it's 2019, the opening game when Hopkins was a member of the Houston Texans, and I think that was a game where I think Hopkins got the best of Marshawn Lattimore, if I recall. You know what I'm saying? And when Nuke is on his game, man, he is one of the best wide receivers in the league. I'm not overreacting or anything like that. I'm just telling you like it is, man. The guy is a really good talent. You know what I'm saying? And if the Saints wanted him, the Saints could have pulled it off. I'm pretty sure that they would have pursued DeAndre Hopkins, but I felt like I felt like he didn't want to come here. I felt like he wanted to go to another team. That shockingly is the Tennessee Titans. And that kind of changed things for their season. That kind of people kind of viewing them as a rebuilding squad. Not gonna be in contention this year. That kind of changes things now, because you got Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry, Traylon Burks, wide receiver from Arkansas. The tight end that's coming back this year. So that's a really good football team, and that's an interesting matchup, opening game matchup for the New Orleans Saints You know, I believe September 9th, if I'm not mistaken, is the first game of the season. Somebody let me know in the comment section below if you got the right date. But I know it's that open. It was first week of I think second week of September. Season kicks off, and kickoff 12 o'clock kickoff in the Dome. DeAndre Hopkins versus Marshon Lattimore. I'm looking forward to it. That's all of a sudden a really interesting, intriguing matchup now. So we'll see how it play out, man. All right, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. How you feel about Marshon Lattimore going up against DeAndre Hopkins and the changes of that Saints versus Titans game in week 1. Also check out saintsdiscussions.com. I have some more content coming out. There's some new content coming out on the site this week that I think you're going to enjoy. And I'll be around making more videos throughout the week as we get up to lead up to your training camp and on to the regular season. Have a best day. Peace. I'm out. Who that?